Hey, big decision from the Supreme Court this week. Yes. They finally overturned Roe v. Wade on a 6-3 vote because they actually read the Constitution. Now, just so we're clear, this doesn't end abortion. It simply returns the decision to the people's elected representatives in the states. And despite the elation among those of us who are pro-life, as well as the despair among the pro-abortionists, the fact is that some states like New York and California, unfortunately, will probably have more abortions, while pro-life states like my state of Arkansas will have no abortions. And I'm proud of that and happy about it. But it is also a reminder that elections really do have consequences. And if you wondered why it mattered that Donald Trump got elected instead of Hillary Clinton in 2016, just remember that if Hillary Clinton had been elected, this decision would probably have been 7-2 in favor of abortion right up until the moment of birth. So if you really are pro-life, and even if you didn't like Donald Trump's mean tweets, I hope you realize that Trump's election is why we finally have a responsible Supreme Court. That's why. This past week on Sean Hannity's show on Fox News, I told Sean something that I've observed for a long time in government. There are some people in public office who don't do anything, but they look like they are doing something. And then there are those who are doing some great things, but they don't look like they're doing anything. And then there's Joe Biden, who isn't doing anything, and by golly, it looks like he's not doing anything. Last week, he was on vacation, again, in Delaware, and this happened last weekend. He fell off his bicycle. Now, he wasn't injured, and I want to be very clear. I'm genuinely grateful for that. I truly am. But that bike wreck seemed to be the perfect metaphor for his entire presidency. Now, wanting to appear younger than he is, because he's going to be 80 in November, the bike, I mean, it could be a good look for him since he acts every bit of 80 when he's at the podium or when he's shuffling in and out of the room. But if he keeps wrecking his bike or tripping on the steps to Air Force One, he might want to trade in the bike for a walker, or at least get some training wheels for the bicycle. And Joe's messes seem to be rubbing off on others. I mean, if you're planning on flying anywhere this summer, you might want to reconsider it. The airlines are in meltdown. And as someone who is on planes by necessity 2 to 4 days a week, it has become a real frustrating mess as many flights get canceled, delayed, or changed at the last minute. And the prices for the privilege of being stuck in an airport and never making it to your destination, about twice what it was a year ago. But if you're thinking about driving, just warn you, you might need to sell a kidney just to fill up your tank. And since you only have 2 kidneys and might need one of them, take somebody with you to sell their kidney to get back home. Now, do you remember when we were told that we needed to get rid of Donald Trump and get Biden in the White House because he'd bring the adults back in charge? Yeah, after all, Joe Biden has been in Washington since he was in his 20s. So according to the press and the D.C. swamp rats, Joe Biden was going to bring the country together and heal us. Are we healed? No. Is the country together? No. Are our cities safer? No. Are your groceries cheaper? No. How about the gas in your car? No. And do you feel that unity that we were promised? Huh? No. Or do you remember when Joe Biden screamed at a citizen at a campaign rally? Watch. Yeah, he's not working for us. Well, he was telling the truth then, he still is now, right? Or do you remember that time when he called a voter? Well, just watch what he called him.
You ever been to a caucus? No, you haven't. You're a lying, dog-faced pony soldier. You said you were, but now you got to be honest. I'm going to be honest with you.
A lion, dog face, pony soldier. That's a way to win the hearts of a voter, I'm telling you right there. So please spare me the nonsense about the adults taking over, because I can't think of one thing that the so-called adults have made better. Nothing. Nada. So if this is what adults do to us, man, I'm ready for the kids to come back. And you know what? If they tweet some stupid stuff, I'll shake my head and frown, but I'll fill my tank up with gas that costs half of what it does with these adults in control.